Yeah, if you don't mind me being on here for a little bit longer, I'd be happy to hang with you for a little while longer.
Absolutely not. We just switched over. As you can see, my background has now changed. And so that means we are in the after show.
Woo! After show. Party time.
So what we will do.
Everybody take your clothes off.
Well, I don't know if we're going to go that wild or not, but. As it just jumped up to 21 people in the chat when she says that. I'm going to go ahead, folks, and I am posting the link in here. We got some people that I'm sure would like to come on up. I'm sure R5 may want to come up and with her buddy Gil, and we got hunting and stuff with J&J in the chat.
R5 says bikini time.
Mrs. Hopkins said French Russia.
Okay, we got really quick. We got hunting and stuff with J&J. We got R5 Adventures, and we have
JJ. Hi, Crystal.
Hi, everybody in the house. Welcome one, welcome all.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Hi, baby.
R5 has had the pleasure of being involved in one of the after shows.
I think I was in the after show and the pre-show before, wasn't I? Or did I get off the after show?
Yeah, no. We ended up making. I mean, I had one guest up, but we ended up making a show about you because you had such a great story. And then
I only took over the full 2 hours.
Hey, it's great, you know. Whatever works. And JJ, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good. Boycott's over.
He made some nuclear or something over there. He's turning nuclear.
So, and yes, Crystal, I seen and between you and Gil with the new camera and stuff, I'm thinking it looks pretty darn good now.
Oh, it's crisp. It looks really good. It looks a lot better.
So I'm liking it.
Fast.
So, I actually made a video with it today. I made a video for Snobby Scrap Picker, something he asked me to make a video about computers. And I didn't have no room over there. I said, well, you know what? I'm going to film it with this new camera. And I filmed it through OBS. So it's basically just me in a dark black background with this bright blue shirt on. And it actually looks pretty cool. And I almost want to take credit and say I was smart, but it was actually accidental that I left that thing up there scrolling saying behind the channels Wednesday live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So through the whole video, that's scrolling across the screen. But good advertising for myself.
Now, this camera that you're using, is this the one you're streaming from right now, you're saying?
Yes, this is my new camera. Yep.
And what camera is that? 'Cause I need a better one. I look orange.
This is the Logitech C930E.
Gills is lagging a little bit tonight, it seems. He's a little bit fuzzy and laggy.
Yeah, he kind of did 4 different live streams tonight before it actually worked.
I was at Taekwondo. I was behaving myself and actually getting myself beat up, so I wasn't in those live streams until that last one.
Yeah, Gil's been on today. He was on this morning.
I was in that one.
He was on this afternoon on his own show.
I was in that one. Okay, I only missed one of the live streams then. I missed the first pre-channel one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because so he's been on 4 live streams today. There you go, Gil.
All my Twinkies are gone. Quit teasing me with the one biters.
I'm not biting one. I'm at 3 or 4 on each one of these right now. Savoring flavor.
You're disrespecting the Twinkie.
I'm not You know what? Go on.
You're not supposed to talk with your mouth full.
I love you too.
Chew the cream, okay?
You're supposed to swallow the cream.
Can you guess who's next to me, Shaquille?
Mm-hmm.
This child ate those 2 squares of that chocolate and acted like they weren't even flipping hot.
Who did?
Haley did.
She's faking.
She said they tasted like ass, but She's an agreement that it tastes like we said.
Even my son said that they were insane. And that's saying something.
She did start chugging milk almost instantly, but she didn't act like it was that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Okay.
And she did start coughing.
Now here's the trick. When Crystal was doing hers, I had mentioned chew up crackers, don't swallow them, spit them out when you were done, because that will help stop up the oils and stuff that are in your mouth.
The bread did that for me.
Yeah, but what she did is I noticed on the second set when she started taking, you notice she didn't take a drink of anything, and it just seemed to cool down like 3 times as fast.
Yes, it does. But I
Because-
don't know if I could have done that when I did the 4 in a row. Because it was intense with the 4 in a row. Like, there was no way I could have sat that out because that would have lasted way longer than the 1 at a time.
You gotta use salted crackers.
Essentially, what got me at the end was the taste. The taste is what essentially got me. I started just, my stomach was like, no, this is disgusting.
Stank.
Yeah, I had a desire to even attempt it. That's why I said in Gil's, when you guys were offering them out, I'm like, I want 0 of them.
I gotta send the people to Gil that said they wanted some because he's the only one with squares left.
Please. They're still in the refrigerator.
Well, I don't like really hot stuff enough, so that Gil offered me something easy. He said, come celebrate with us. He said, I got an extra package of hot noodles for you. I'm like, no. I'll come visit, but I'm ready for noodles.
The
Tabasco is the hottest thing that I eat.
Did I tell you that a fly was convulsing off that chocolate?
No.
A fly landed on my chocolate squares and it legitimately flipped over on its back and was convulsing. It was laying on its back, shaking for like 10 minutes before it just died.
Ironically, that would make a pretty interesting commercial for them.
It would have been an hilarious video if I would have thought to record it.
Now, what is it? Now I know you were scared of Sky, but I believe it's dogs that capsaicin does not affect them. But don't quote me on that. I know there's an animal out there, and I'm pretty sure it's a dog. Whoa, everybody's freezing.
I don't.
There we go.
Don't know.
Yeah,
What
I don't
is
know.
happening?
JJ.
Well, there.
It's not freezing
Are we
on my
back?
side that I can see.
I'm back. I'm moving. Now everybody's moving.
Where have you been, Maniac?
Yeah, we were all moving around, talking.
I was still moving, and you guys all froze. What did you see? I stopped moving.
I didn't see anybody.
Oh wait, I'm not on the actual. That's why I'm on StreamYard. StreamYard was moving.
Yeah. Everybody's moving on mine. Right here,
Nikki Pink. It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. After seeing that, I went, "Wow!" and I ate those.
Good evening, Laura. Hello, Nikki Pink. Itching to scratch. I gotta remember, Nikki. If you make it to the stream tomorrow, remind me that I need to go to the post office and send you those lottery tickets. I'm sending Nikki Pink some lottery tickets, and she's gonna make a video and scratch them off for me.
Sweet.
I can't win on those things to save my life. I'm horrible with those things.
Yeah, I buy one once in a while. When I bought those today to send down to her, I bought an extra 3 $1 tickets for myself and lost every one of them.
And then you're gonna send her the big winners.
Yeah. And if she wins really, really, really big, hey, it may be a benefit both of us. But
All you have to do to an ant is give them some cornmeal, Nikki Pink. If you give the cornmeal to an ant, it makes their stomach explode. They can't digest.
Why would you want to microwave an ant?
But I would believe on the microwave thing because I've had an ant go into the microwave and it was still alive after a cycle in the microwave, so I could believe that.
I don't know.
It was
I don't know.
unintentional, obviously.
but you guys talked about your, what is it? Mess Hall has their pickle pot.
Yeah.
You guys do anything you want with a pickle. Just I recommend you never throw one in the microwave.
Yeah.
I need that magic microwave. It still hasn't worked for me. Okay.
Oh hell no! That's the woman's
Shriveled
dream.
and deformed. It's just not working.
That video was epic.
Yeah.
I'm buying myself a whole bunch of pickles. You know. I'm checking those suckers in, man.
I want to know what you get out of
Actually, Missy, have you found the one that works yet?
I want to know what
A
happens.
pickle?
They've all come out deformed and not right.
I want to know what happens. What happens when you throw in the gherkin?
A gherkin?
Yeah, what happens if you throw in the gherkin? What comes out?
A midget.
A pocket rocket.
What's the deal with that?
That's good.
Oh boy.
And Gil, in answer to a question you said afterwards, we could probably, if you want, we could meet somewhere because I'm like in between you and there. We could meet somewhere, and then you could just, ride up with us if it's just going to be you. We'll shove my wife in the back seat. And
Yeah, whatever works.
we got a week to work it out. So.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know that just going along the way, if Don does make it, we probably could meet him right at where Route 4 connects to whatever route it is that heads up there, Route 2.
Yeah.
Did you see, Maine-iac, that me and the husband are planning going out this spring to Gil's?
Are you? You want to go panning too?
So maybe we can meet up.
I'm like 45 minutes from Gil.
I know you're close
Literally,
to
to get to Gil's house from the way you're coming, you are going to have to drive. If you go through the woods, you are going to go about a half mile past my house. Because you're going to go up to Newport.
Lead me to some trees and tell me just keep on going. I had my GPS do that once. It led me to a dead end street and said, just keep going straight. I'm like, that's a house.
You know what happens with that is the
Go
GPS
over there. Go get the party.
work off.
Whoa.
The
How
GPS
did GPS lead us?
images,
I'll be right there, puppy.
and some of those old images where there used to be roads years ago, the trees are a different color, and the satellite actually reads it as a road. So it'll tell you to keep going. Because I know a place down here that it tells you to go straight to get to my house, and you're literally looking at a swamp in front of you, and it says go straight. But I know that years ago, and if you look at satellite, the road used to go down through there, and it was just an old horse wagon trail, and then the road that actually connects up to it is a dead end road, and it keeps go straight. Go no, I can't.
I came to a general conclusion that GPS had led me to my serial killer's house, and I'd rather just turn around and run.
I had a GPS led us to a dead end, and we were pulling the 35-foot trailer. We get on this, we're like, what the hell? We went up on someone's yard, knocking leaves off their tree just to turn around. It was so crazy. It was nerve-wracking, that it took us there.
Oh, I turned myself around at the go straight at this house, and it literally just kept going, turn back around, go straight, turn back around, go straight. No, I don't want to die today.
My stepdad used to get a kick out of me when I first got a GPS because I got one of the old standalone GPS systems, and I'd put it in my truck, and it would tell me to go somewhere, and I'd tell it to shut up. I knew a better way. Casma would like to know, why does Gil Skills look like he's thinking about something?
Oh, I already responded in the chat.
Oh, did you?
I'm always
Bernie
thinking about something.
Gil's sitting there like, man, why did I become friends with this loon?
Oh, Faith in the Fallen is in the house. Welcome, Faith in the Fallen. Hi, Samantha. It must. Oh, Hard Life fell off. It must be early up there in Alaska land right now.
He must have hit the wrong button.
Time zone they're in.
It's not about my bossy wassy, is it? That's my bossy. You guys realize I don't share. That's my bossy.
I don't know. Casma Black the Bunny is pretty territorial about Bossy. Had to work out a deal with him to share.
I'm willing to fight for my bossy.
JJ looks pretty intent there in his blue mode.
Yeah, blue moon.
JJ just like sitting there and going, I just like being here while everyone talks. I'm just here. I'm bossy.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if this camera is going to allow that snap camera to work a lot better than it does on my other camera too.
It should.
It works. I think you got the same camera I have, and it works on mine. The only thing I cannot get to work on the snap cam is the cat. I cannot get the cat to work. And that was the only one I liked on there. So
I think Premier Hell should have like an exclusion to that cat because
he wants me to be a cat. So that's his orders. He's told me to be a cat.
I think he's what got everybody turned on to it was him and that cat.
Oh, the cat's definitely his. As far as I'm concerned, the cat's his. And I told him I wouldn't be a cat. And he's like, no, you're going to be a cat. So I said, fine, if you come on panel, I'll be a cat. I can't get the cat to work. It causes my computer to kick me every single time. So I can't get the cat to work.
Really, that's funny. I'm wondering if it's got something to do with the green screen because it has its own screen image in it.
No, I think he uses his green screen. It's just, he said that the cat sometimes doesn't work for other people too.
I know my eyes don't come through it.
Look on the other side. I'm on the other side. Well, I'm in front of her and behind her and everywhere else. Okay.
You saw that, huh?
Yeah.
Let me put this back in the chat in case Hard Life wants to.
Do you not realize I'm always watching the chat, Bill?
Yes.
I don't miss anything in the chat.
I miss all kinds of stuff in the chat.
Yeah, I agree, Nikki. He's definitely the cat, but he wants me to be a cat once, but it won't work. Then I guess R5 is behind her.
I just noticed JJ has the Maine-iac white beard going on.
And the hat.
Yeah. You, I, and Gil all got the hair.
Get the same hairstyle. It's very, very inexpensive.
Nikki's just over there waiting for 69. She wants one of those cards to win her $69. She'll be happy.
Hey, Crystal. Do you know what 69 is?
Do you think I'm a stupid child?
Have you done 69?
I'm not answering that. That's a bit personal. Gil's like, whoa! The World Wide Web does not need to know.
I missed something.
What was the question?
Probably for the best.
So,
Hi, Maritza.
but yeah, R5. If you come up here in the spring, I'd be more than happy to swing on up.
Oh yeah, we'll have to make it a thing. Seriously.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome because I know we were going to try to figure out a couple things to do. I know we were going to try to bring the four-wheeler out with us.
Yeah.
Or four-wheelers so we can go out and four-wheel, but
Yep.
I know meeting up with Maine-iac would be fun too.
Well, I don't know. Four-wheelers are probably more exciting than meeting up with Maine-iac.
But we're probably going to be out there for at least a couple days. Like I'm figuring probably closer to a week of going out that way just because it's basically 2 days worth of driving between the two.
Yeah. And in all honesty, I live here, so to me, it's not a big deal. But people vacationing in Maine, there's actually a lot of things I guess you can do here.
Oh yeah.
That I don't even know about.
Well, we were going to bring the four-wheelers up, and then we also figured, obviously, there's fishing out there and stuff, so go fishing.
And of course, I'll have to show them Stephen King's house.
Yep. His main one in Bangor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen him out and about?
I have actually.
I was in Hannaford parking lot in Pittsfield one day, and he walks out of Hannaford, walks in front of my car like that, gets in this old beat up Volvo station with a kayak on top of it, and off he goes.
Trying not to be noticeable.
He's easily recognized. I mean, you cannot not notice Stephen King. I mean, he's
Well, he's driving a beater, so people seeing him driving down the street are like, "Oh, it's some beater."
No, from what I've heard, that's one of his favorite cars.
My sister used to have a car she got from my grandpa that literally was like rusting out and had yellow tire wells, and that was her favorite thing. Like she cried when she had to basically junk the thing because it was so rusted out, it was falling off its own rims and everything. Like there's no fixing that thing. There were holes in the floorboard and.
Yeah, I've had vehicles like that myself that I just didn't want to give them up. But
I was kind of shocked she didn't just park it in the front yard and say it's going to become our statue for good.
So, yeah, if you want to do fishing, I mean, you guys are used to like what we call trash fish and bass.
We get trash fish, yay.
Trash fish? No, I'm saying that's what you're used to. So it might be exciting, depending on what time of year you get here, to head out either to the Belgrade Lakes or up to Dead River or out to the river up there in Bangor to see if you can't back onto some nice salmon. Or
I would take them all over the place to to fish and whatnot. And of course, there's a creek that goes right down my property. There's some really nice there's some nice trout in there that you might enjoy.
Oh yeah, Mike's actually getting the trout stamp this Friday because he's going to go out with one of his buddies because I guess the trout and salmon are running right now.
you need
to get himself on trout. Yeah, we need trout stamps here.
the only stamp we need for fishing is salmon, and that's only if it's the Atlantic salmon. We can catch landlots all day long, but yeah.
And his buddy
Crystal,
said
I
that
thought you
salmon
said-
right now are kind of iffy. He said this is like the year that he said normally they're all like kind of rotting. Like I didn't realize salmon after 4 years, like they go down, they spawn, and then they're coming back. They're pretty much like rotting away, like dying when they turn pink. I didn't realize that with salmon. He said like you hook on them like right now. A lot of the breeds are hitting that 4-year mark. He said where he's like you'll hook onto them and their jaws will pretty much be off when they come in. I'm like, that's kind of disgusting.
Zombie fish.
That's what I said. I'm like, they're zombie fish, apparently.
What type of fishing do you do up there in upstate New York, JJ?
I wouldn't know. I haven't gone fishing up here.
I think there's trout in upstate New York. I think that's a
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's trout and bass up here.
I'm
Yeah,
going to hit your 4 gill, Cosma.
See,
We should get
in Maine-
JJ to come to
Quiet on
Maine
this
too.
panel.
What do you think, bro?
JJ
Should we
said
get
taxes
JJ to come to Maine?
Maine.
Yeah, when we're going out there, JJ can take a little road trip. You're fairly close to Maine.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not too far.
I'm in.
Say, Hot Mess Missy's going to be out in Indianapolis soon. Like, I'm kind of got to see if I can figure out a trip down to Indy while she's out there.
Casma, why are you asking if
I'll
I'm
give you-
okay?
I'll give you the dates. Yeah, I'm gonna be there for 5 days. Let me see what the dates are here.
That's a fun stamp, Missy. That's a fun stamp.
I just
I
think
thought when you said stamp is the stamp. I thought you said tramp stamp. Like
Oh,
I think he's just not used to seeing you not talk so much.
He's used to you on my stream where we go back and forth with the banner and stuff, and you're kind of silent on this stream. You're kind of like observing.
well, there's 5 people on this panel, and it's not my panel. So yeah, of course I'm going to be polite.
Have
You're
that.
not the only one, Missy, that thought that.
Now you know how I do. Now you know.
Now, if you decide to go bass fishing up here, Crystal, we do have largemouth bass, but they are few and far between. But we have very large smallmouth bass. I mean,
Mike would enjoy that because out here, smallies aren't as common to find. We find more largemouth, and when you find smallies, they're usually really small.
yeah, up here they can't. I mean, the normal, you get the 1 to 2 pounds ones, but I have seen 7-pound smallmouth bass.
Oh yeah.
Nikki
Oh,
Pink.
okay, I found-
another.
good night, Nikki Pink. Nikki Pink.
Oh. Good night, Nikki.
Hi, Nick Pink.
Hi.
Much
We're-
love to you.
Crystal, we're arriving on the 12th of October and we're leaving on the 16th of October.
Call me.
We're only staying like we're doing 5 days each.
Which way are you heading after that?
We're heading to we're coming from Pennsylvania. We're going to Tennessee.
So are
We're
you
heading west. That's what we're doing.
When are you
Oh,
going to be
you're
in Maine,
probably-
Hot Miss
Huh?
Missy?
Next
I'm
spring.
sorry, what was that? What?
When are you going to be in Maine?
I guess when the weather gets warm. Maybe this summer. I don't
So you're probably heading then
I don't know,
for Indy. You're probably heading over to Kentucky. No. So
Yeah, I'll tell you right now,
if you're going to Tennessee, are you going to go towards northern Indiana then?
We're going to let's see, Nashville. Then we're going to Little Rock. Then Oklahoma City.
I've been to Little Rock as
and
well
we're,
there.
well, we're going to be downtown Little Rock. It's not supposed to be as bad. It's scary.
From what I seen when I went through it, and the thing is, I went through it at like 1 o'clock in the morning on my motorcycle, and it just was a seedy looking place.
See, Little Rock is where the Taekwondo is like mainly based out of for their main headquarters, and so the area where that is beautiful. I've seen all the pictures. Everyone loves it out there.
Really? Is that downtown?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the best part. But you know, as long as you're not going out at night, you know, and the place I'm in it's gated. You need like the code to get in. You know, so we're not gonna go anywhere in dark. You know. And it's like it's gonna be right in the water, like by the marina. So
when you leave
Pretty nice.
Indianapolis, though, are you going to shoot up on northern Indiana to go to Tennessee, or are you going to go how are you going to get to Tennessee?
Is that Interstate 40 yet at that point? I
Uh,
know we're riding I-40 a lot, I think.
My
I don't
question
know where 40 is because I normally take 65 down to Indianapolis.
why would you go to northern Indiana to get to Tennessee? That's the wrong direction.
Indiana, Tennessee. No, I've been following the map.
No, we don't go south to get to Tennessee.
I think I'm dropping down because I didn't want to go all the way across. I want to drop down at some point, I think.
Hey, my geography's not great. I was in Indiana, and I know that Lake Michigan goes into Indiana, and I wanted to see Lake Michigan, and somehow I ended up in frickin' Michigan. So
I think what happened was we couldn't go across. I don't have the map with me to actually reference, but we couldn't find where the next place over. Like they didn't have any RV parks that were decent, so we just decided to drop down and then go from that way. And plus, the weather would be a little bit nicer than staying up north at that point.
Why did I think you had to go north to
Yes.
get to Tennessee? No, you would be going south. Like, where are you coming from to go to Indianapolis?
We're coming from originally.
Yeah.
Originally, we're starting on Long Island, then we're going to Pennsylvania, and we're going to Indianapolis.
now you're in,
So New York.
yeah, Crystal, you're in Indiana, right?
Yeah, but I'm in the upper northern, like I'm all the way up at the northern corner of Indiana.
See, when
That's
I
why
was
I'm kind of looking at the map right now. I'm like, okay, she's coming from. Gil knows what I'm doing. This is exactly how I got him to stop here.
what's the name of that town?
What route you taking? Oh, you're passing my house.
Oh, I know the name of that town too. I spent 5 days in Indiana with some ex-in-laws when I was out that way, and it was what was the name of that town? It was above Indianapolis.
Kokomo, Carmel.
At the Kokomo.
Let
We'll
me
get there faster.
let me find them
Take
on
things slow.
Facebook, and then I'll be able to tell you what town it is.
Noblesville, Carmel, Kokomo.
Kokomo.
It wasn't a big
Montego. Baby, why would you go?
Facebook, Harold. Facebook.
Yeah, you're gonna be
So
on-
Crystal,
Yo, did you see this?
Yes, that's awesome.
That looks awesome.
It's see
every
through.
time I see that,
No, it's
Maine-iac.
not.
I know. I'm kidding around, but
every time I see that it's like it's a British thing, right?
Yeah,
And
it's
I think about that,
front license
and I
plate.
hear the English ambulances or the cops with woo, woo, like the weird.
What I want to do, Gil, is I want to take.
See, you gotta go closer to the northern portion of Indiana.
I want to use one of the small snobby scrap stickers, and I want to put it on over here.
Crystal,
kind of
meet me with.
you know the
yeah, like the month and the years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
only
Oh, just a minute, Premier. I will let
I
you.
can't read lips to save my life.
I know. I'm going to be at a casino resort. Come play penny slots with me.
Oh, hello? Oh,
Let me look for the name of that town. If I can figure out.
Kitty, kitty,
It's
kitty.
the witty kitty.
the witty
Meow.
kitty. I'm a
Kitty.
pretty kitty and the witty kitty.
Kitty. Oh, scratch the kitty.
Eileen taught me into coming up.
It
It's all Eileen's fault.
looks like you're drooling something out of your mouth.
I made cheesy mashed potatoes.
I'm like, what is going on? You're opening your mouth like, what's that white stuff?
Oh no. So who's Maine-iac texting? Or Maine-iac? Not
I
Marine.
am actually looking for the town, the Monticello.
I have no idea where that's at.
Monticello, Indiana.
Hey, people.
Monticello, however you want to say it.
Monticello.
I
Yeah, I
hit
know
my
where that
record
is.
today.
I've spent 5 days there, I think it was.
Yeah, I'm in like the I'm in the northern end of Indiana. I'm up by the Illinois-Indiana border, basically. Most people know where Gary is just because everyone knows of Gary. I'm real close to Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. Hey,
Not
Chris,
the
how about I
place
meet
you
you
wanna
halfway? When I meet you halfway somewhere.
Halfway, let's see, where would halfway bring me? I think halfway would
If you don't want to go, she didn't even want to travel the 8 hours up here to see me. So
You better watch it. I'm gonna
Oh,
show up at your doorstep.
She didn't even want to drive the 3 to 4 hours up here to see me.
yeah, and you wouldn't even need
All right,
to
all
go
right,
to the RV with.
I'm starting to see a pattern.
I got 2 weddings to get ready for.
I'm just kidding. Miss.
2 of our kids are getting married. I
I get it.
time.
I know how it is. I know.
I got acreage out here to park an RV on.
halfway would bring us somewhere around, I think, Rensselaer area, I think.
What's that? How about
Rensselaer, I actually do go that way every once in a while.
I go there.
Rensselaer? What's in Rensselaer? That sounds like someone had very bad runs.
It's in Hicktown. It's in Hicktown, no worries.
I'm eating.
Don't worry, kitty. You don't got a butt anyway, baller. You're all good.
But what if I get the runs? It look nasty.
It'll be a bad day for
It'll
you.
be a bad day.
You can just scratch your leg and cover it up though, so you're all set.
I don't even have a leg.
Good night.
That's gonna be a really big mess. You know how I have to clean it up. Not a pretty sight.
Yeah. Here,
Why
Premier.
are
Here's a
you
little tissue
sucking
for
on
you.
a flippin' pacifier, child? And you just slobbered me.
Did she? I thought I saw that, but I was like,
El Choro.
Yeah, I don't know why
Love
she's
night,
sucking
Ralph.
on a pacifier.
I think I don't know. I think Premier Hell's doing interesting things to the next square.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Hey, I was reading the chat. I need to move it over here in front of me.
I just see him inching closer and closer and closer and closer.
all right, Ralph, you have a good night, my friend.
He just wanted his head scratched, okay?
Are you sure?
I thought you were going to bed, Nikki. No, you can stay up and watch.
Cheesy potatoes.
Those potatoes just don't look right.
Well, then.
You got issues. You got issues.
Oh my God, they don't look right.
Now your potatoes are your eyes. and
On the camera, it's like my color's completely off. They look like
Wow.
I'm eating slime. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got to take off. But Maine-iac, thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you for being on. It was a great honor.
I enjoyed hanging out
Bye,
with each and
Scott.
every
Where you
one of you.
going,
Too.
Joe?
It was fun.
Oh, I got to go let the dog out, and then I'm going to transfer my butt from this chair to the other chair. In
To
the
the other
living room.
chair to watch some TV or YouTube. I know where he's going. High five.
Bye,
All right.
Have a great
Gail.
night, guys.
Thank you. Thank you
There
very much.
goes
Keep going.
Why are you sucking out a pacifier in my air? My kids didn't even
That's
suck
what I
pacifiers.
just was thinking. Is that really a pacifier? I was thinking, wait a second. No, it can't be.
Oh, it's a pacifier.
It's not even a candy pacifier?
I thought it
No.
would be a can.
I'm about to cut the tip off just so she stops playing with it, okay?
Wow.
Why do you have pacifiers all of a sudden? You claim to have a boyfriend and all of a sudden convert to baby. She came over the other day and was talking to her boyfriend, and every time she'd go to say I love you, I'm like, she lusts you. Get off the phone.
It's like, is it one of those things? You hang up. No, you hang up. Oh no, you hang up.
Oh no, get the I love you out because I kept yelling, she lusts you. Get off the phone.
You kind of sound like me though, Crystal. And I joke you guys not. For the longest time, I thought my son was gay, because he never talked about girls. He never had girls around or anything like that. And then I was talking to my ex-wife about it one day, and she went, "He's not gay. You just don't want to bring it up around you because he's afraid you're gonna tease him." So.
That's not teasing, yeah, because you probably would have too.
Yeah, I probably would have. But I did.
No, Eileen, no. All I got to say is this girl was already told. She comes knocking on my door saying, "Mom, I'm moving in because of something. I'm gonna have to kick her ass."
The invisible soda.
I gotta jump off too.
Alrighty, JJ.
She's
Right.
told
So
her
that's
already
right.
she's
I
gonna
couldn't
move
tell
in
who
at
you were.
one
You're
point.
hiding your identity.
I will see you in the morning, brother.
All right. Yeah.
Hey James, I think you might be behind on the stream a little bit.
I know I was making potatoes.
Just now saying goodnight to Gil.
No, that's actually been there for a minute. But this for
Bye, JJ.
anybody that's in the StreamYards, it will get so far behind. I have seen that thing like 20 minutes behind before. If you don't reach over about every 4 or 5 minutes and refresh it, it just gets further and further and further and further behind. I don't know why it does that, but
Oh, I popped the chat out, so I have the actual live chat over here.
Yeah, I do that too. But the actual live stream will fall behind too.
Yep.
Oh, I know.
Weird.
I've seen it up to 20 minutes before, and
Like right now, I need to fast forward it.
Yeah,
No
everything's
joke.
spicy.
That's how I win Posted Studios all the time. All I do is playback speed, and I speed it up to like 2 until it buffers, and then that's why I can type faster than everybody because I hear it way before everybody.
now you just give away all your secrets. You'll never win again.
I gave it away in the live stream. I've been getting first place still. I didn't listen very well.
I was in there. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, what's going on with
yes.
Posted Studios? Has something happened?
I know somebody must have reported them for the stupid same thing because they're trying to call them a sub for sub when they're not. Currently not sub for sub. They're just promoting channels.
Yeah, it had something to do with the wheel.
Yeah, like saying that the wheel is rigged or something. I don't know.
Yes, dance. You're holding your boobs, okay?
I'm not sure what they said, but from what I gather from things that I've seen, because after that, his next live stream was have your channel promoted free. So I'm thinking people accused him of only putting people up there that paid him to do it, because just the way it said free. And so, but I don't know. It's a guess. So
it's so petty, Even if you're not promoted, you meet a lot of people. It helps build up your own channel. It's like that's really sad.
They help out. They help out. It doesn't even matter the size. Anybody close to a goal, they can't help everybody out because they got a lot of people in there.
Right. And so I think the wheel is kind of a cool thing to do.
Wow.
I really enjoyed the wheel, and I won, and I still played it, and I won again, and I gave it away. I was planning on giving it away anyways.
I don't want to win the wheel. I'm afraid.
I wasn't expecting it. I just wanted to get
I
first
don't win the
place.
wheel. I gained 20 subscribers.
I don't want to be like with critiqued my channel because I don't want anyone to look at that yet. It's a mess.
No, they really give you some easy pointers too if you win it. So you get they help you like with what you need to do. They give you like the advice and a lot of stuff. I
I know
have
what's
to go
wrong.
back
with
and
my
watch
website.
what they said again.
Right.
I already know what's
Critique isn't bad. Yesterday, Gil put my channel up simply because I cheated because he asked for his birthday, and I remembered him specifically saying that his birthday was the Monday after we were going gold panning. So I knew the date, and but he put my channel up there, and he critiqued it, and he actually gave me pointers in there because I put my schedule in there, and I put behind the channels, coffee chat, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, 8 a.m. And he said, just put it in there, what it's about. And so when he was done critiquing, I automatically went right over and put in my channel underneath where it gives the time. It also gives a quick little description of just, I can't remember what I said now, people sitting around drinking coffee, anybody welcome. And then the behind the channels, it was, a preview of, the people behind the channels and stuff, and I just added that little description, and it looks a lot better. So, critiquing it can be a good thing.
Shalino, hello, how you doing? No, that's I've only had when Pusha reviewed mine, I don't remember them really doing much review on mine, and Gil just randomly looks at ours every once in a while when I ask him to, but.
Yep. Any information from those larger channels you can get is only going to improve your channel.
I know you got to take the advice. I mean, I really, it's hard for me to follow like some of the advice because like, where do you want to take your channel? I mean, because I do have a scattered niche channel. I don't want to go choose. I want to be mainly a kind of a gaming channel, but I also want to make it fun. I still haven't come up with exactly what I want to do with my channel. So even though I got a lot of subscribers, I got to experiment until we get up there and catch it.
My mama Maine-iac's home, so there goes the dogs.
Uh-oh.
Dog is barking.
Not the dogs, not the dogs.
I don't believe I've ever watched the movie Porky's.
I have.
I haven't. Is it any good?
Premier's channel name is Premier Hell. It's spelled just like his underneath there. Premier, type in the chat. Kitty Cat typed in the chat. There you go.
Yeah, I had to use my tongue.
I thought you were sleeping, Nikki.
Premier came on the chat, so then Nikki's like, I can't sleep.
She's
I told her I was
healed.
in.
She just need to see the kitty.
She knows where to find me. She just looks at my community tab. She stalks me.
That's your stalker. She's stalking out Deadpool for real. She's looking for Deadpool. She hasn't found him yet, so she's settling right now.
Looking for who?
For Deadpool. She's looking for that 69. She's looking for Deadpool.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with my channel. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Crystal, what am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing, so don't ask me what you're doing.
I've been doing freaking shout outs all week because I just.
I like that. I like that adventure video of the crushed construction. Yeah, the construction. I didn't leave a comment, but I watched the video. It was pretty cool. He went all around this broken thing. Your husband?
We got another
Mr.
one
R5
tomorrow. There's a
it's like an adventure
coming out tomorrow. I know where he is already. Oh, Nicky Mink. I don't know where the cat just disappeared to, but he disappeared somewhere.
So, R5 or Premier Hell, you guys can explain it. What the heck is the difference between a community tab and your, what's it called?
Discussions tab. They get rid of your discussions tab for a community tab. The community tab, you can share, you can make polls, you can engage with your community. So when you get 1,000 people, they give you the community tab so that you can, because you have an audience where it actually applies to it. When you have less than 100,000 people, they don't give it to you. They don't know why that is for sure.
I don't know
But
why
you
they
can
don't give
share-
that to you instantly. Like, honestly, I don't see why they aren't allowing
I
people
know.
under 1,000 to have it.
I know.
It doesn't make any sense, honestly. But
I honestly don't know why
You
they're.
want to keep the smoke,
I honestly
break the
don't know
smoke
why
guy down.
they're monetizing people immediately, because you would think the more they monetize, the more money they make.
Oh, instead they
No,
try
this is
to
the-
cut back on the monetization.
no, the reason why they're not monetizing people is there's been a lot of people coming out, and the filter, but they feel like people are going to respect the partnership of the YouTube program. The harder, the more people you get into your channel, I guess, and the harder you work for your watch time, and you're actually developing the content that they're looking for to actually review you. Because they've had back in the past, it used to be like 12,000 views or 10,000 views or something like that. They would monetize you, but they ended up a problem with the views, and there's people abusing that, and then they have to deal with the advertisers complaining, and just a lot of people doing some stuff that because that's why they're done this ads, all this stuff on this, like the ads and stuff. This people just being foolish on here and not thinking about. So they had to cut back because of all the, basically because of advertisers and people not looking at it, another perspective. Like, and you're a partner of a company. You don't want to you want somebody to put ads on your stuff, and you're doing some inappropriate things that are just like you're the kids channels. That's another reason they're getting rid of kids channels. Like trying to get rid of kids channels, but not really get rid of them. They're trying to clean them up, and then what they did wrong was YouTube actually spilled. They did what was wrong. They couldn't help it because the algorithm wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. This is what I'm getting from it. I don't know if this is could be wrong, but they've been going through. The advertisers on the kids part of it would they would put advertisements on those, and then eventually they're gathering that inappropriately, because you're not supposed to get that for the FCC. You're not supposed to get those ads or that what do you call it? You know how you get the your watch history and your stuff, they market towards you. They get the data from the kids that are underage. They got fined for that. 1.7 million for basically, that was their fault. They could have done something about it. They could have, made it so you had to sign in, but they know there's too many. They know that there's kids out there, and they got fined, and they were doing it wrong, or other people were doing it wrong or whatnot. So they just, instead of fixing it the hard way by going through and trying to change all the coding, they're just putting it all on us, I think.
Yeah,
That will make me sick.
I read something today about this one child's program, Ryan something. He reviews toys, and they were getting paid by sponsors to review these toys, but they made it look like he was just playing with them, and they didn't say that this is a paid sponsorship. So basically it was advertisement, towards kids, and they were getting fined for it or something. Something happened.
Well, they're doing that. No, they're getting fined because they're gathering and they're promoting commercials and stuff. It's because here, Nikki's the one that knows more about it too. It's because they assume you will have too much congestion in regards to the community tab. I thought she was talking about that. I was trying to read it, but I'm sure she knows a lot more about it, about the community, the reason why they changed it. But it's what my understanding is they don't want the FCC does not want them collecting people under the age of 13's user data. You're not supposed to have anybody under age 18. You're not supposed to grab or collect there, because it's more or less in privacy. And there's quite a few other reasons why. Protect the kids, and on the platform. That's why they're really pushing YouTube Kids to get the kids off of this platform and onto the kids, so they can filter it over to them. Because there's lots of crazy things going on, and kids are just not learning it. They don't have no parental guidance when they're on those.
That's an easy
things
thing to fix. All they got to do is make YouTube an 18 and above platform, and the way that they can sort of control it is
it's not going to ever happen. Not with the way YouTube is meant to be. They're going to try to do it as best they can, but they're probably going to change it again once they have something else in place to help control it. That's my opinion anyways. I really believe that this is kind of like a fix to help it, so they can come up with a better plan to suit the children, to suit to suit the basically FCC regulations, to guard the fact that they're protecting the kids' privacy so they don't get fined again, and basically appeal to all the audiences and have everything kind of organized a little better. Because it is like in my opinion, they do got a lot of organizing to do, especially with the algorithm, and a lot of other things that are broken on this platform. To be honest with you, that they don't even fix still, like the bells ain't broke. Just tons of things.
I love
Notifications. I mean, they got a lot of work to do still, and they keep adding new stuff. And they're not even fixing the stuff that's still broken.
Yeah, I was gonna say just what Turkey Leg said. If they changed it to 18 above and above only, they're losing so much profit that they're making off the kids.
They would lose.
They're watching YouTube 24/7.
You can step around. No, I made a mess today.
Sorry about that. I had to do some daddy duty real quick.
No, that's fine.
Wait.
Yeah,
Mr. Maine-iac is in the house.
I'm coming down.
She stepped over. So, Crystal, any idea why, if you got the same camera as me, the C930E, any idea why it is showing this nice, pretty purple shirt as blue?
I don't know why, like, unless it's something with your filters you got set up right now, because I've worn purple shirts and that's not changed my purple. I've worn blue shirts, it's not changed. I'm wearing blue right now, it doesn't change it.
Are you using OBS?
It becomes see-through is if I put a green shirt on.
Yeah, I'm going through OBS.
Like,
Oh, you are going through OBS.
Yep.
Okay, if you can go to the color correction, if you add a filter to your camera, you can change your color and correct the filter. I'll tell you when it turns purple. Just add a color filter. It's a color filter, and then you can adjust the gamma, the contrast.
Okay, so I go into my camera filter.
You can also go to the settings and do it directly there, but they always reset for some reason.
I don't see anything about a color filter.
Okay, so if you're right-clicking and go on your camera and you go to filters, it should be the third one up from the top. And then when that window opens up, you'll see a plus in the bottom left.
Yes,
click on the plus and it'll say color correction. I'm pretty sure it says color correction or color.
Oh yeah, color correction. Okay.
And then that'll bring up a little window, and if you adjust, you can adjust it. Contrast. I don't know exactly what setting would change.
We got
back
gamma,
to purple,
contrast, brightness, saturation, hue shift, and opacity.
Yeah, sometimes the gamma will change it. I mean, just really, if you play with them, like move them a little bit, so that just a tad doesn't take a lot. See which one kind of increases it, and then if you screw it up worse, just hit default. You'll be back right where you started.
Yeah,
that's what I do. I can't really remember which one would help with the purple.
Oh, I can make my shirt yellow and a red beard. Wow.
You can do a lot of. That's how I make a lot of the cool things on my.
That's really
the color.
Brightness, saturation. No, it's still blue.
Oh, that almost turned a little purple there.
Turning a little purple.
Check to see if there's an advanced option. If there's an advanced option, you can fine tune more.
Let me look and see.
I don't know, but I hit defaults and now I'm all red.
What? The defaults turns you red? No way. It's not. It should have just. Well, if you remove the filter, it should be. Oh wow, you just disappeared. You turn on the. You turn down the opacity.
Yeah. I don't know what. Well, now I got a green shirt. Oh, that's just creepy right there.
Look at that. You can wear the same shirt every day and just change the colors.
Now you're see-through.
Now I'm see-through?
Pretty much.
I was looking at my yellow eyes and thinking of Yellow Eyes on Supernatural. And default doesn't fix it. So, oh well. I'm going to... Whoa. I am see-through.
Now you're like behind the backdrop.
Yeah, now I'm going to just go to filters and I'll do. I will remove the color.
Hi, I'm tiny.
And go back to normal, and we will just leave it at that for now. And I will be wearing a blue shirt. So, oh, that hurt. You scared the kitty, dog.
Okay, I'm gonna try to see what I got here for this camera property.
So, Nikki, if you're gonna be in the chat, you might as well come up on panel.
Nikki,
you know what? Hey, if you go to your configure video on when you're actually on your main camera, I don't know if you're not using a snap camera, so you would be able to do it. If you're like I'm on a Logitech camera also. Maybe not the same one though. But there's a configure video button. If you just double click on your camera, and it'll bring up your actual like camera itself settings, which it has your contrast, your white balance, and I'm thinking, I mean, I could change everything with my white balance. See, I can put lipstick on.
I want to go pick Brandon up.
All righty, Missy.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye,
Everybody.
Later, hot mess, Missy.
Later, everyone. Bye, Premier. Bye.
His face.
Bye.
Hey, little buddy.
Hello.
Bye.
Little hard life.
Bye.
Hard
Well-
life. Hard life. You shave.
Well, he's not gonna be hard life. He's gonna be better life because he's not going.
You know what it might
be? Check it out, man. Look what I got going so far.
What's that?
Hopefully, I just gotta get it working. Ta-da!
Ha. All righty.
Finally,
Walking around the house anymore pretty soon.
yeah, I got it in my little.
Yeah, and
Nice.
He'll be able to actually see the chat when he's talking to us.
Yep. I just gotta add security to it. It has no security on it right now. I just gotta add security to it. I mean, I prefer a laptop because it takes less space. Then when I'm doing daddy duty, if I have to do daddy duty and go up, because right now I'm in the basement. So when I'm taking care of my kids, it's, I can't leave them alone upstairs. So
Right.
I prefer a laptop so I could move around, and when I have to do daddy duty, I could just take the laptop and put it down.
Hey, wife, come here.
No.
I want to show you something.
No.
Come here, wifey.
Here, wifey.
You want to say hi to the chat.
What do you want?
Somebody wants to say hi to Reba.
Hi.
That's not my kind of hi. You gotta come say hi. I can see face.
No, she's
Do you
actually
think my color looks better now or bad?
better. Actually, you're brighter.
Well, I know, but my lips look like I'm a ghost.
Your lips are kind of white.
Well, no. Turn down the brightness.
Hey, you want to see how good the camera and the green screen are working together?
I gotta get something to drink.
She got to get something to drink.
Yeah, Bobby, take your tablet. Let's go upstairs.
But yeah, so now I look as good as R5.
Well, right now that's not a hard feat, man. I did Taekwondo tonight, and I'm a bit sweaty and disgusting.
Well, no, I meant your camera because I've always been
Nothing wrong with a sweaty woman.
on how smooth your camera is. There's no lines or nothing. It literally looks like you're sitting in front of a big picture. And so now I'm almost there. I still got a little bit of tweaking. If you look every once in a while, you see it'll show up in my beard and stuff. But we can see through your wrist is non-attached.
Yeah, I got a green band on.
Yeah.
If you notice in my videos, if you ever see my hand in the videos, like you can see that I've got my Ellie Strong band on all the time.
Oh, Premier Hell dropped off.
Which is green.
He hit the wrong button, I do believe.
It's
I agree.
Yeah, it's the same thing with, well, my soda.
I do it all the time. I hit the wrong button.
There he is. He didn't drop all the way off. He just dropped into the basement.
Yeah, I chose the wrong camera setting. I chose the camera that wasn't on. It was like it was already being used.
Hello, Monica. Bye, Missy. Have a good night. Eileen says, hey, Mrs. Maine-iac. She said hi.
Actually, I think this looks better. I think I have the color correction on my other one. Mwah.
From there.
What?
I don't hear your kids tonight. Are they actually sleeping from here?
Yeah, my daughter fell asleep. They both ate pizza Wednesday.
That's some good sleeping right there.
Wednesday's pizza day. I finally finished up.
The puppy is out.
most of that Chinese food. I left the spare ribs from my wife because she really
Monty and Monica, hey, how you doing?
I love that dog.
Hey, so when I get really close to my lights, it really screws up my color.
Yeah, I don't know where any of my settings are. I plugged in this camera today and just started using it. I don't know how.
Download the Logitech drivers and the control things onto the Logitech website. It's free.
I did
and
that.
They give you.
I did that, and all it does is it gives me the options of to do a wider screen than what it is right now, which I don't need because
at the very top there's an advanced tab. If you go look at the top, and if there should be they have two buttons, and they'll have like an arrow and a plus, and so you can zoom in a little bit with every Logitech. Some of them more than others, and you can position your camera like I have to because my green screen doesn't cover just enough, so I can zoom in a little bit.
Everywhere I go, I got bright light over my head.
I know, and the only way and your camera is gonna, your phone camera picks it up and blocks it sometimes.
Auto white balance. Let's try. See,
auto white balance, that'll work. Contrast, the brightness, color intensity might help, and the contrast is what sometimes helps correct the color.
Yeah, no, that's
all three of those.
Even more blue.
Can't you use the green screen with something other than OBS?
No, not that I know.
You can use it with Zoom. They have backgrounds you can upload to it, and they have an artificial green screen where you don't even need a background. It just captures your face and shows you in a background. It doesn't work with filters very well though.
What, honey? You want honey?
Like the cat filter's face doesn't show.
Okay. Well, guys, I need to get these kids off to bed, so I'm gonna get off of here.
All right, Crystal. Well, thank you for coming up. I appreciate it. And you have a good night. Good night, children. Don't want to go to sleep with a pacifier in her mouth. It's apt to give her buck teeth.
And it's kind of getting late. I'm going to have to go smoke.
I totally heard the wrong thing there, Premier Hell.
What? I'm going to have to go to bed soon?
I didn't hear late. I definitely did not hear late.
I heard I'm gonna have to go to bed soon. I gotta go smoke. That's what I heard.
Now, I've been getting my kids to go to bed at 9 because
hard life to be about.
I heard an LAID in that and not a late.
One more?
No, you thought I said get late. No way. I didn't say that.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, kitty cat.
Perfect. Here we go.
But good night, Maine-iac. Thanks for having me up. Good night, Premier. Good night, Hard Life. Good night,
R5 Adventures.
Good night, Crystal. Thank you.
Have a nice
problem.
And then there were 3. Sorry, I'm thinking nobody else is biting on the channel, so I'm probably going to. I'll do this.
We're gonna raid somebody, right? It's cool. What?
Sure, we can raid somebody.
I'll join you. Papi, go sit down real quick.
I know. Now you're making me jealous. I'll be able to hear you though. I'm gonna go get me one of those. I can't. I mean, I don't smoke inside because 3 reasons. I got kids in the house, and it'll screw up my computer parts. But my kids are more important. But still, it does. It messes up your electronics bad.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I know who we can go raid.
Okay, well, be safe.
I don't smoke in the house either.
Yeah, me neither. I'll be right back. I'll be watching the channel on my phone so I can rate them from my phone if the link works. But either way, I can click it here.
All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over and we're gonna raid Shanette Williams.
You gotta drop the link.
I'm still in her live stream right now. You want me to drop the link? Wait, I can't drop the link.
I've got it. I already got it.
Oh, I'm already over there. I can just copy it. Copy your name and say raid. It should be like, wait, you were over there too.
So. All right, folks, we're going to call a night. There's a link in the chat, so head on over and call it a Maine-iac raid. And with that said, I want everybody to have a good night, have a safe night. Remember, tomorrow morning, right around 8 o'clock, maybe not on the dot, but right around 8 o'clock, there will be a coffee chat with Maine-iac and friends. And I hope to see you all there. And with that said, head on over to Nikki Pink and not Nikki Pink. Sorry, Nikki. Head on over to Trent Williams, and everybody have a good night. And thank you everybody for coming. It was a good night. Goodbye.
I never left. I swear I never left.